Hi, and welcome to Worldwide Watch. The head of the Mainland's Association for Relations across the Taiwan Strait says unsettled issues across the strait could all be resolved through deepened trust and cooperation. Chen Yunlin made those remarks on Thursday at a banquet held on the island's landmark Grand Hotel. Chen said that those issues could be solved as long as the two sides make joint efforts to create opportunities and conditions favorable to both. Chen said he is grateful for the consideration and reception shown him by the Taiwan-based Straits Exchange Foundation. He said there is great expectation that his visit would pave the way for closer cross-strait cooperation. His Taiwan counterpart, SEF Chairman Chung Pin-kung, said that since the two organizations resumed talks a little more than half a year ago, much progress has been made. He said closer cooperation and exchanges can further benefit the people on both sides. Well, earlier, Taiwan leader Ma Ying-jeou met with Chen Yunlin. Yang Qianshan has those details.
This meeting lasted only 5 minutes, but it marks a big step in cross-strait relations. Taiwan leader Ma Ying-jeou praised the landmark agreement signed Tuesday by mainland envoy Chen Yunlin and his Taiwan counterpart Chiang Ping-kun.
The two sides have signed 4 deals and discussed financial cooperation. These historic talks will play a key role in boosting exchanges, trade and economy between mainland and Taiwan. They will help the two sides withstand the global financial turmoil and improve food safety. The meeting was fruitful.
The differences and the challenges still remain. Ma expressed hope that the two sides would handle disputes in a positive attitude and continue to work together.
I also hope there will be more high-level visits by both sides in the future. I hope ARETS and SEF will bring more benefits to people on the two sides of the straits.
The two sides also exchanged gifts. Ma Ying-jeou gave Chen Yunlin a porcelain vase, and Chen Yunlin presented a horse painting to Ma, matching his Chinese surname. The meeting was held 5 hours earlier than planned to avoid trouble after the opposition Democratic Progressive Party disrupted a banquet in honor of Chen Yunlin on Wednesday night. At the press conference on Thursday morning, Ma Ying-jeou condemned the protests and defended deals with the mainland.
The 4 deals are mutually beneficial. For Taiwan, direct passenger flights, ships, and postal services not only save time and money, but also bring us a lot of commercial opportunities.
Cross-strait ties began to return warm after Taiwan leader Ma Ying-jeou took office this year. In the absence of official contacts, the civilian organization ARETS and SEF reopened dialogue to promote bilateral ties, and Chen Yunlin's 5-day visit to Taiwan is the first ever talks between the two sides on the island. Yang Qianshan, CCTV.
Well, the mainland and Taiwan have signed a deal to exchange rare plants and animals. Chen Yunlin offered seeds from a Chinese dove tree and a pair of pandas. In return, the mainland will get rare wildlife native to Taiwan. Li Sheng has that story.
Visiting ARETS chairman Chen Yunlin announced the mainland's 2 gifts. One is 17 seeds of the Chinese dove tree, an endangered flowering tree that grows on the mainland only. Chen Yunlin says the plants are gifts from the Qiang ethnic minority in Wenchuan, the epicenter of the May 12th earthquake in Sichuan province. He says the seeds show the gratitude of mainland compatriots, especially those in the quake zone, to the Taiwan compatriots for their generous donations and relief aid. The other gift is a pair of giant pandas. Tuan Tuan and Yuan Yuan were chosen from 23 candidates in 2006. Their names mean reunion in Chinese. The ARETS chairman says the cubs are to arrive in Taiwan soon.
After completing relevant procedures, the panda pair, Tuan Tuan and Yuan Yuan, will arrive in Taiwan and be housed at the Taipei Mucha Zoo. As symbols of peace, the giant panda is the treasure of the Chinese nation. It is the sincere hope of people from the mainland that the pair of pandas can live and breed well in Taiwan.
Chen's counterpart, the Strait Exchange Foundation chief Chang Ping-kun, expressed thanks for the mainland's generosity and promised Taiwan will take good care of the Cubs. And he announced Taiwan's gift to the mainland.
In return, we will send our 2 pairs of Formosa cicadia and Formosa seros to the mainland. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the people across the strait who have been making unremitting efforts to promote the exchange, though its procedures are still underway.
Both the sika deer and sero are native to the island. Taiwan authorities say they will pick a pair of seros between 6 months to 3 years old. The kids will be named as Chang Chang and Jiu Jiu, which mean forever in Chinese. The sika deer will be named Fu Fu and Gui Gui, meaning fortune, and hope that the pair could bring this to both sides of the Taiwan Straits. Li Xiang, CCTV.
Well, a lot of people are wondering exactly what kinds of benefits will be created by the new policies. As Wang Mangmang tells us, the goal is easier travel and shipping services and more trade to help improve the economy on both sides of the strait.
Flights between Taipei and Beijing will now only take 2 hours. There are also more destinations, and the services expanded from weekends to weekdays. This is good news to Gregory Zhang, a frequent traveler between the mainland and Taiwan in his early years. He's been keeping track of the many landmark events in cross-strait relations.
In the past, because the political sort of differences, the both sides had to delay this process to make necessary improvement. Now we have got rid of those barriers. So I think this is marvelous because each time you pass through another place, whether it's Macau, Hong Kong, or any other locations, it's time wasted. It's unnecessary. So now we wipe all those barriers. I think this is a very beautiful arrangement. I'd like to see further things to be done to improve and the benefit both sides Taiwan Strait even greater. I think that would happen for sure.
For Gregory Zhang, it means efficiency and psychological comfort, something that others like him may feel as well. There will now be direct cargo flights and shipments, as well as direct postal services. Analysts say a 2% rise in the transport sub-index in Taiwan stock market on Wednesday is a sign that Taiwan has more to gain from cooperation.
So these things has to be going step by step. They cannot jump to a great height. So I think the commercial activities will build up the mutual trust, and both parties would feel the gain of a substantial advantage. Based on that cooperation and success, then go one step further. So I think hopefully in 2 or 3 years' time, we can see a total different situation.
Despite some disagreements, a look at history shows cross-strait relations have always developed along with different political stances. The mainland proposed 3 direct links 30 years ago. Now with the new agreements on travel, postal services and trade, prospects for direct cross-strait contact and reciprocal exchanges are better than ever, and the trend is likely to grow as people make use of the benefit. Wang Mengmeng, CCTV, Beijing.